Actually, I am not ready because I need to send you all my screen.
Oh yes, that is a good one, an important one.
How long was that going to take? But I have to start reading.
I guess probably.
Mm-hmm. That's the vibes tonight. None of us knows what we're doing.
It's a Wednesday.
Uh-huh.
So Wednesday.
I am hanging on by a thread, but I'm gonna have a good time doing it. And that's just gonna be state of mind.
Yes.
Anyway, good evening, folks. We are continuing our playthrough of 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors, the escape room visual novel. And I'm joined by the wonderful Mac.
Hi, I'm Mac. I have great news for people who are watching, which is that I have purchased and am waiting to receive 999 for the Nintendo DS.
Incredible
Hell
news.
yes.
Which I promise I'm not going to play it until we've actually finished streaming it. But I will own it, and then I will be able to play it in its original form, which I'm very excited about.
Yes.
Yes, I already owned a Nintendo DS.
Well, of course, yeah. I still have a DS and a Game Boy Advance. An Advance SP.
Ooh, I have the original Game Boy, the original one.
Actually, I don't think I have my original DS anymore, but I have a 3DS.
It's one of the best. 3DS, one of the best systems ever made.
And actually, 3DS plus Game Boy Advance means that I can play all of the handheld Nintendo games, because each of them goes back one generation.
Yeah.
So that's kind of living the dream. Alright, anyway, so that is excellent news. I'm also joined by another person.
By someone else.
Yes.
I'm someone else, I guess. Hi, yeah, I'm just like some passerby going through. They call me Jacqueline sometimes, Jacqueline Swampert, but you know how it is, pronouns she and her.
Alright, and of course, I'm PP. I'm your host for the night. It's been a couple weeks, but we are back at it today because I don't think we're able to do this weekend, and we gotta get back into the 999 a little bit.
Yeah, I was hoping to not go an entire month without at least a little bit of 999.
Mm-hmm.
Be too sad, we'd forget everything.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
already forgotten a lot of it. No, that's not true.
Just like 7.
Just like 7. Poor 7.
Honestly, just like Junpei, because this Junpei hasn't experienced most of the game.
That's true.
That we played through so far.
There's a lot of dramatic irony happening right now.
Because, yeah, we are on our second playthrough right now, which is an essential part of the game, is to go through and make different choices. Let's see. So last time, we had some very interesting conversations mid-escape room.
Some absolutely bonkers conversations.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
I don't know if we actually got the term morphogenic field, but we started to get we brought up the idea that, like...
Sure we did.
Yeah, we did? Okay, good, because I've been using it.
We got that. We got some Titanic stuff. We got Funyurimpa, of course, everyone's favorite.
Uh-huh, which ties directly to the morphogenic field, because it's like an example of, like, a collective consciousness sort of thing.
Right. And then we walked right into the kitchen, and it was like, all right, another escape room. Be upon ye.
Yep.
Whoa, escape room, be upon ye.
Seek a way out. I guess we better. Alright, let's start clicking on shit.
I was Lotus, I think, right?
I think so.
I think there are 15 of these plates.
Do we have to do a fucking slider puzzle?
I'm assuming they're for seafood, or maybe a slider puzzle.
How the hell can you tell that? They look just like any other plate from the 99-cent store.
If you ever take a lady out to dinner, you're gonna embarrass yourself.
That's true.
I feel sorry for June.
What the fuck? I know how to show a girl a good time. Why the hell are you bringing up June?
The lady doesn't protest too much, methinks. You are not terribly subtle.
And now she's calling us a girl?
That's okay.
Yeah, actually, that's fine.
I
Yeah.
don't mind that, actually.
Yeah.
That's not something I'm going to examine right now, though.
No, there's too much else going on right now.
We're in a fucking sinking ship. These 9 plates look pretty expensive.
They're plates for appetizers. Remember, appetizers usually come on square plates.
This is key information we will need later.
Shape puzzle. Okay. Well, excuse me, princess.
I love that no matter how good of a visual novel, there will just be the in-jokes that they just cannot help putting in.
It's the fun of localization.
It's the fun of localization. It's like, I'm trying to think, I guess the only book that I've experienced that in the same way is Gideon the Ninth.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. Well,
It's a very similar feeling there. Like, I played through AI the Somnium Files, which is, I believe, by the same writer, right? That's the...
Yes.
Yeah. And it's like this very cerebral, weird, deep plot, but there's just a running gag where our main character can do amazing things for porno mags. And, like, that ends up, like, getting him out of a plot critical situation at one point.
It's true. It's certainly true.
Alright, let's actually try to solve this. Ooh, spatulas.
kind of far away. I can't really tell, but is that a ladle?
I don't really think a ladle's going to be very useful. I don't remember if I was Santa before, but I can be Santa tonight.
I think you were Santa.
I know that Jacqueline was June, and I'm Junpei because it's funny to have the new people be the protagonist.
It's just a tank with a pipe coming out of it, nothing special. Alright, oh, there we go. A voucher. It says, appetizer 9, meat dish 10, soup A, seafood dish F. Maybe take that as a no.
Oh shit. My post-it notes are on the other side of the room, so I have to do this the slower way, which is writing it down on my phone.
We can always come back to. I bet you now that you. Oh,
it's gone.
There we go. It's back.
10. Soup A. Seafood F. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
1, 2, 3. There's 10 of them.
Mm-hmm.
If you flip these over, they look like hats. That is the most himbo thing I've ever heard him say. The middle is super deep for a plate.
They're soup plates. And they're made that way so that the soup doesn't spill. If we ever get out of here, you should treat yourself to a nice dinner out.
Honestly, maybe I should treat myself to a nice dinner out, me, Mac. Because I'm not familiar with any of this. What makes you think a poor college student has the money to do something like that? Also fair.
I guess we should look at these.
There's a bunch of little wavy ridges on this plate.
Those plates are for serving meat. You really are ignorant, aren't you?
Come on, it's not like I need to know this crap.
Alright, so we do have 4 stacks of plates. And we were told. Alright. This voucher doesn't match the number of plates on the table.
It says appetizer 9, meat dish 10, soup A, seafood dish F on the voucher. And the plates on the table are 9 appetizers, 16 meat, 10 soup, 15 seafood.
Now, I immediately put this together, but that's because I'm a person with a certain background. Yeah, never mind. Lois will just say it for us.
Maybe they're using hexadecimal here.
Ah, that makes sense. Okay.
It's a number system that goes 8, 9, A, B, C, D, E, F, 10, 11. You're familiar with base 10, right? That's the normal system of numbers. The base 10 equivalents for hexadecimal numbers would go like this. A equals 10, B equals 11, C equals 12, D equals 13, E equals 14, F equals 15. and 10 equals 16. The 10 becomes 16 in base 10. I know it sounds strange, but you can think of it as just 6 letters added onto the normal number system after 9.
I don't play ARGs very much, or else I would be more familiar with hexadecimal.
Makes sense.
I love ARGs, I just don't play them.
Or if you take a couple computer science classes.
Yeah, that's fair too.
Alright, I think that's everything we need to look here, was just to learn what hexadecimal is. Alright, we have a keypad here.
Probably we're supposed to use to enter the password. Maybe if we put in the right number, it'll open the oven door.
Alright, well I happen to know that the password is always... Oh
I'm
yeah!
sure your numbers we found in the voucher.
Maybe we do have the password. Yes.
Convert the 10A and F to base 10.
No dice. Looks like that's too many numbers.
Alright, I guess we just can't do this puzzle yet. Alright. Pot and a frying pan.
Oh, and a pressure cooker. Well, I guess we can use some of those as weapons?
What kind of idiot are you?
Why are we so himbo right now?
You're gonna run around holding that thing where you're looking for a dead?
Hey, it was... okay, it doesn't really seem like you were joking, Junpei, but sure, I guess so. Why so serious?
Junpei, was that supposed to be a Joker impression?
He's a
Junpei,
college student.
be fucking real with me right now. Was that your best attempt at doing a Joker?
I cannot do impressions.
I don't think Junpei can do impressions either. It's perfectly in character.
Yeah, no, it's good, it's good, it's good.
There's a pot on top of the stove. If there's some ingredients around here, I could cook something up for us.
Lotus, you can actually cook?
Who the hell do you think I am? You'd better believe I know how to boil hot water and put in my instant noodles. And I can boil eggs too. You see, it's funny because I'm a woman, so I should know how to cook. That's sort of the joke that the game is going for right now.
But also she's a hacker.
I see.
But also she's a hacker who would, like, you know, stereotypically not know how to cook. So
it's also true.
Yeah, that's fair, actually.
It works on multiple levels. It's a very deep humor. I don't know if you're quite on the level of this game.
There's so many layers to this. There's so many layers to this reference. It's gonna make me cry.
It's so not misogynistic and misogynistic at the same time that sort of just wraps around to being neutral.
It doubles back on itself. Ugh.
A trash can.
Trash can.
Well, better than being full of rotten food, I suppose. But hey, wait, hey, Junpei, look at the bottom of that trash can and see if there's a switch in it. And then we'll have to find a second trash can that has a switch in it.
Oh, fuck.
And we're gonna be stuck here for like an hour. Because there's a glitch with the whole thing. So half the time it actually ends up being just this one specific trash can the second time.
That's true.
I believe so, yeah. I have absorbed far too much pointless Pokemon knowledge in my life.
Wow.
Like, those speedruns and, like, especially, like, the old gen ones, are, like, a beautiful mix between, like, normal speedrunning tech, high-level strategy, and then, like, deep technical dives into, like, how the Game Boy functions and how memory is stored on the cartridge.
Wow. Hey, Santa, digging through the trash really suits you.
What the hell did you say? Listen, lady, I did you a favor. I knew you'd just piss and moan, so I did it for you.
Oh my. I don't recall asking you to do anything.
Oh my god, these two!
I ought to throttle you, but then I would have even more trouble beating the misogyny allegations.
Excuse me.
Does it feel colder in here?
Whoa, Ham. There's a rolling pin and a colander here. Nothing useful. Though I guess if you need a helmet, Junpei, and a rolling pin might be a better weapon. You could arm yourself. If you had to. Ooh, dirty dishes. Who doesn't love dirty dishes? Ooh, a whetstone.
Ooh, something useful that we can use.
Hell yeah.
Hello to people in chat.
Hello, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the secret Wednesday night 999 stream.
Mm-hmm. A sink. Still got water in it. There's a couple of plates in there, but I don't think they're going to help us very much. Okay, Santa.
Sure.
You know,
he's
on one hand...
just telling us, like, don't worry about this area.
Yeah, on one hand, I appreciate the game for not letting us clutter our inventory with useless stuff, but also, I want to figure out the alternate solutions.
Uh-huh. You want the, like, what's it called? The I have no idea what the free sim? What's it called when it's like you can figure out multiple solutions to a thing and
I don't know the exact term. I guess in the second game they do add a little bit of that, where there are two solutions to the puzzle. There's like a regular solution and then a bonus solution.
like oh, I can shoot this monster with a gun, or I can persuade it, or I can like it's like a type of video. Never mind, it doesn't matter.
I wonder what this drawer is.
See the metal grate on top of the grill? They make it like that so the fat and juices can drip off the meat while it cooks.
Oh.
I bet this drawer is nasty. Oh yeah, it suck. Yeah, immersive sim, is that the word you were looking for?
That's the one. Thank you.
Yeah. Alright.
Looks like the area under the plate opens up.
No, you can't. I already checked it. It's still shut.
Thanks,
I think that's
Lotus.
where the coal goes.
We already did the coal puzzle. Let's see. I guess there's probably a fourth screen we haven't looked at yet. Yeah. Silver pot!
June, I forgot you were here. I bet drinking tea from this pot would be really yummy.
It's okay, I think June forgot she was here too. She was just kind of going... She feels like she's been... Whenever she's not on screen with us, but like in the same room, she's just off daydreaming. Maybe dancing a little bit.
Yeah.
She's like pulled her hands into her sleeves and is flopping her sleeves around, you know?
I can imagine this pretty clearly, yes.
Fucking adorable. I love her so much.
Spending a day with June drinking tea. Could such a day ever happen for me?
Jumpy?
What? Oh, nothing. Oh, we don't really need hot water, so we should be moving on. That being said, consider.
There's so much stuff in here. A whole lot of cans.
This is probably a pantry.
Cheese!
Oh shit.
Cheese!
There are a number of cheeses lined up on the shelf.
This is Gouda cheese.
Wow.
The most famous Dutch cheese. No way. Introducing Gouda cheese, the most famous Dutch cheese, is so... If you don't cut the casing, it usually won't go bad. So you can store it at room temperature for quite a while.
So we can eat this?
Most likely.
I'm not hungry at all. I know that he's not saying this out loud, but I love the internal monologue.
Yeah.
I guess it's hard to get hungry in a situation like this. Hey, there's something behind the cheese.
You're right. Why don't we move some of the cheese?
Alright guys, time to move it. June and I need to look behind you.
There's a little green bottle. A bottle of oil.
Bottle of oil.
It's like it's bottled of oil.
There's cheese on the
We're
shelf.
just so happy that there's cheese on the shelf.
I'm glad to
And
know
yet
that
he
there's
won't
cheese
eat
on
it.
the shelf.
Jumpy, you're searching with such tenacity. I don't think you have to search down there.
I just want to be sure. What about the cans?
Wooden box on the second shelf, though. Oh, okay. A knife!
Can we take the knife?
Yes, we can. Oh,
A rusty knife.
Oh wait, you went from novel to adventure.
oh, you're right.
I don't think we'll be able to use it while it's like this.
The knife seemed important, Junpei thought, but it wasn't going to be much use the way it was.
It's futile.
It's futile!
You know, a waste, useless, pointless.
Oh. Any particular reason you wanted to bring that up?
Oh, no reason really. I was just thinking about futility.
Okay.
She wasn't making much sense. Junpei tried rephrasing his question.
Why were you thinking about futility?
At last, she answered.
Well, it has something to do with the Titanic.
The Titanic.
Yep. Have you ever heard the story that the sinking of the Titanic was predicted?
Actually, I have.
Yes.
I hate it, but I have.
I have actually was listening to a podcast that talked about this yesterday.
Interesting. Well, sounds like yes, we have.
Well, I kind of want to see what happens if Junpei goes full himbo here.
Yeah, full himbo.
No, I haven't. What is it?
In 1892, 14 years before the Titanic sank, a novel was published. It was called Futility. It was written by an American novelist named Morgan Robertson. The story was about a big cruise ship colliding with an iceberg and sinking. Of course, if that was the only similarity, there wouldn't be any reason to mention it. It wasn't, though. The name of the ship, its nationality, course, departure time, size, displacement, maximum speed, number of passengers and crew, the number of lifeboats, even the location of the accident itself and the cause and the location of the damage, everything matches the Titanic almost exactly. It was almost as if he'd seen the whole thing happen. But this book was written 14 years before the Titanic sank. But that's not all. It wasn't just futility that predicted the sinking of the Titanic. There were two other similar stories written by a man named William Thomas Stead. Both of them before the accident. One in 1886 and one in 1892. Stead wrote two stories that had striking similarities to the Titanic disaster. In one, two ships collided and many of the passengers died because there weren't enough lifeboats. In the other, a ship collided with an iceberg and sank.
It's almost like those were very relatively common mass disasters, you know?
It's almost like this is a thing that happens.
Uh-huh. It's like the Titanic wasn't the first ship to go without enough lifeboats or something.
Oh wait, there's more.
I don't know. I mean that I'll give that it seems a little weird, but
I'm pretty sure. Oh, wait, sorry.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't too uncommon for ships to hit iceberg back in the day, or even other ships.
Right, I knew you'd say that.
Which is why there's more.
But what if Stead had some sort of special powers? To be more specific, what if he had the ability to do automatic writing?
Okay, hold on a second.
Okay, June?
We were talking about, fucking telepathy earlier, and now we're talking about automatic writing. I don't think I believe in this shit.
Hey, June, have you ever heard of this thing called Occam's razor?
What? Automatic writing? Wait, are you talking about when someone's possessed by a spirit and then they write a bunch of stuff without knowing what they're writing?
Yes.
Oh, what do you mean, yes? That stuff's a load of bullshit.
Okay, let's... Oh.
Wait, Okay, let's say, hypothetically, that automatic writing isn't a total load of shit. These guys still couldn't have predicted the sinking of the Titanic. When this Stead dude wrote his thing, nobody had died on the Titanic yet. So if automatic writing is about being possessed by dead people, who the hell possessed him so he could write that stuff? Oh, great. I have the fucking prediction for how
That's
this
not
dude
it.
is gonna go. Alright. What's not it?
Stead wasn't possessed by a spirit. He was doing the possessing.
Wait, what? Hold on a second. What are you on?
William Thomas Stead was a passenger on the Titanic. He just wrote down what he saw with his own eyes. 20 years before it happened.
He decided it was probably best to say nothing. What June was saying was insane and utterly absurd. If you tried to take in what she was saying seriously, he'd go mad. Junpei smiled uncomfortably.
Okay, why don't we talk about this some other time?
Huh? But
Her voice trailed off and she glanced at the floor, troubled.
Come on, let's get back to it. Lotus and Santa are probably so confused as to what we're talking about right now.
No, it's fine. I told them I was just gonna come in here and scare you. It looks like it worked. Junpei tapped June on the shoulder and awkwardly reached around her to pick up the knife from the box. Anyway, we have a knife.
We could
A
probably
knife.
do something with it with the whetstone.
Maybe I'll use this whetstone to sharpen the knife. Getting sharper by the second. I should be able to cut something pretty good with this. Alright, we have a knife. What do we use a knife on? It's a lot of notes. Got a bunch of stuff written on them, but it doesn't look like a code or anything like that. It's just some bullshit. Alright, well, where do we use our knife?
Is there any meat anywhere?
oh shit.
Oh, we haven't checked that door. Oh, that's the door we came in. Yeah, no point in going back out. That's the exit door. We need a swipey swipe card.
For a second I saw this as like there was a little window in the door and Santa's head was coming through. Probably industrial quality. I bet you could cook anything with this.
Oh, I clicked the keypad before. That's why I was clicking ahead, because I thought it was just... Yeah, it's
Damn,
locked.
I knew it, it's locked.
I think we still don't know. What else is there to use a knife on? Do not remember what we do here.
Well, is there meat? That's a good question.
Kinda hard to believe there's a chef aboard somewhere. Oh, we can't use the knife to pry open the drawer? I guess we wouldn't need to sharpen it for that. Or I guess the other thing we have is oil. Is there anything we could oil?
Can we oil the stuffed door?
Oh! Nope, apparently not.
Can we use the knife to pry open the door? Okay, no. It was worth a shot.
Wow, what a nice dish rack. I'd love to have that in my kitchen.
Hey, just take it with you.
Why don't you just
Are
take
you
it back
off-
with you?
You're offering to carry it for me?
That's a fair point. You know what?
You're kidding. You don't honestly think I'd let a beast like that into my home, do you?
Wow, rude.
I've never related more to Lotus just being like, wow, really nice kitchenware. Just
Yeah, word.
Wait, instructions. Well, whatever it is not important.
anything in...
Guess we're just
So we
looking at this from
can't
the other
use
side.
the code that we got.
Oh, wait, yeah. Have we used that yet?
It won't let me enter a code.
Oh. Well, this looks like a serving table. I would imagine that something doesn't seem right here. Why are there so many plates?
The plates are here. Oh, did I just have to do this?
What would 9 plus F be in base 10?
Be 24.
That's right. Good job. You're a fast learner.
Which would be 6
Mm-hmm.
if you were going for the digital route.
Yeah.
So
You
what's
want-
9 plus 10? 19, which would be 10, which would be 1.
Yeah, we have a 16, a 15, a 10, and a 9.
Okay, so 9 is 9. 10 would be 1. Oh god. I'm just going with the information that we already have. Oh great, okay, here we go. A is what did we say it was?
Wait,
10.
we skipped this great conversation they just had.
It won't happen again.
Did you just click through a funny thing?
I did. I didn't realize I was until it's too late.
Alright.
Just because I'm a little bit annoyed with this room right now.
Somebody
Jim,
Because here,
for
look,
me.
we're at the keypad. Yeah. Looks like the number on the voucher isn't the actual passcode.
You want to click on that piece of paper again just to make sure there's not more like key dialogue somehow?
Yeah. Nope.
Okay, hold on a second. Can you open up the thingy again?
Open
Okay.
up what?
Nope, hold on. Can you leave it open? A equals 10. So 10. F is 15.
And the 10 there is actually 16.
And the 10 there is actually 16. You're right. In decimal. Now, if I do... Calculator, please. This is not gonna get me anywhere. However...
I'm sure we just haven't clicked on one thing we have to click on, is the thing.
Yeah. It's pixel hunting time.
The
The
table's
digital
really
root-
old-fashioned.
The digital root of those 4 numbers is 5.
Oh. I could click on this door? How did I not
think it's
click on
still
that
the
door
exit,
before?
right? Or is it not? No, this is not the exit. Okay.
Oh, no, this is a different
where you
door.
have to run, fucking... God.
God damn it. Just a little bit of oil, you
Just
son of a
reaching us
bitch.
straight with a door.
Got you, you fucker.
You little
You did it,
bastard.
Jumpy. You're such a hero. You're so smart. You're so talented.
Oh my god, no.
Ooh, the freezer room. As Junpei walked into the room, a blast of cold air washed over him. Almost instinctively, he folded his arms tight across his chest, doing what he could to preserve body heat.
Ugh, it's cold in here. What is this place? It's a freezer, Junpei.
Yeah, it's a freezer, Junpei. Santa's teeth had already begun to chatter. Hardly surprising, he wasn't wearing anything over his shoulders.
The freezer is far too cold for someone dressed as he was. Oh, poor Lotus.
Yeah, poor Lotus.
God. Oh, no way. That's way too cold for me. I'll freeze solid in seconds. Sorry, but I'm afraid I'll have to pass on this one. I'm gonna live the rest to you.
With that, she ran out of the room. As she left, June came in.
Whoa, it's really cold in here.
White puffs of steam in front of their faces as they talked. June had already started to shiver.
Hey, you don't need to be in here. You had a fever just a little bit ago. You should stay outside. We got this. I promise that no funny business is going to happen in this freezer.
No, I'm fine. My fever's gone now.
Yeah, because she's in fucking...
Hey, if she has a fever, then this is the best place she could be.
But...
Junpei had scarcely opened his mouth.
Huh?
Whoa.
When the thunderous sound of metal upon metal rang out behind them. In unison, they spun around to find the door they had just come through was closed.
What the fuck? What do you mean there's an escape room inside my escape room?
Junpei rushed to the door.
No, why did it suddenly close?
Desperately, he grabbed hold of the doorknob.
Ow! It is freezing cold.
Oh, God.
Touching it was painful. It was so cold.
The knob's frozen.
But why?
They quickly deduced that a pipe next to the door had ruptured.
Hey, gamers. If it is freezing cold, or you are expecting a cold snap, turn your tap on just a little bit. Just a little drip. And that way you can prevent freezing pipes and what just happened.
Yep.
Shaking my head at Zero's lack of safety.
Well, either this is unplanned and we're all about to die, or this is part of Zero's plan and we have another escape room in here, at which point Zero somehow perfectly predicted that a pipe would burst.
I think that
Zero-
I've seen Scooby-Doo. I know you can make pipes burst it well.
That's
Zero
true.
voice. Well, I didn't intend this, but hey, this works.
Yeah, there's enough stuff in there. They can find their way out. Well, let's do these where Jigsaw's not really feeling it, so he just throws you into a room full of rat traps. It's just like, you'll learn something about yourself in here. Let me know when you do. Santa shoved Junpei aside and pounded against the door.
Silly guy.
Hey, Lotus, you're out there, right? Open the fucking door! She wasted no time in responding.
What do you want? What's going on?
The door won't open! Will you please open it?
Please?
Ugh, fine.
You know how painful it is for me to say please to a woman.
You say so. Hold on.
They could hear Lotus on the other side.
Uh,
Then the grunting ceased, then they heard a light panting as if from exertion.
It's no use. It won't budge. We've got more people in there. You figure it out.
Thanks, Lotus!
Real helpful. It is fucking freezing in here.
God damn it. Santa was shaking like a newborn tear. June was also hugging herself and shivering violently. Even Junpei, with the heaviest clothes of any of them, was feeling the cold. Every breath they took, they could feel the cold working its way deeper and deeper into their bodies.
Anyway, let's find a way out. If we don't get moving, we're gonna be permanent residents.
See, now that's a true Scooby-Dooism.
That was
Yeah,
very
it really
funny.
Two heads are better than none. I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Yeah, sure, you're right. Fuck this. Let's just take a good look around this room. Why didn't I wear fucking sleeves? God damn it.
Turning the heater down in my room to simulate, to do sort of a bit of method acting.
I refuse to do that. It gets too cold in my room if I turn my heat down.
So fair.
They pushed in close to each other and began to search.
Just all like stretching June's sweater to try and fit.
I feel like Junpei has like a flannel on, doesn't he?
It's probably
And
fine.
a vest.
A vest. Okay, he just has the vest.
No, he is also wearing a flannel, but he's wearing a puffer vest over it.
Dry
Yeah,
ice.
you know he's just got like, oh, my fingies are cold.
Oh, here we go. Junpei picked up the dry ice with his sleeves as to avoid burning himself. Dry ice is just frozen carbon dioxide, right?
Yeah, it is.
I'm feeling a lot warmer now for some reason, so I'm gonna stop shivering as I talk. It's pretty nice, isn't it? I wonder how warm it has to be to turn back into gas again.
Hell if I know. How is that gonna help us anyway?
I figured we might be able to use it to get out of here. They were about to move on when June spoke up.
Carbon Carbon dioxide sublimation point is negative 109 degrees.
June, do you have your phone out in here?
Any more than that, and it'll turn into gas. Any lower, and it becomes a solid.
Junpei looked at her dumbfounded.
How do you know that?
I watch a lot of Jeopardy! Despite my looks, I'm the queen of random knowledge.
That's really funny.
That's really cute.
Blah.
A character actively flubbing their line in a visual novel is incredible.
Yes.
It's very realistic dialogue, which I really love.
Looks
Looks bad to mess up when you're showing off. Oh, you're so cold your mouth's going numb. That makes
Yeah.
more sense.
That's right.
Why?
truly living up to her also random era
quirky.
internet girl.
Yeah, she's really cute.
You know that in a few years, if not already, she has an Etsy store that does just incredible business selling handmade jewelry and stones
That
with
makes
good
sense, man.
vibes. At least she was feeling good enough to joke around, Junpei told himself. Come on, guys, don't you think that's kind of weird? Why didn't it turn into a liquid first? Santa was very, very cold, shivering at an astounding rate, but his curiosity remained unaffected.
It did seem rather odd as about the
The dry ice, yeah.
yeah, it does seem kind of weird. Let's talk about this real quick.
Uh-huh.
I know that we're all like freezing to death, but like, yeah, let's talk about science.
Hey, when we start talking about science, like, we get some nice time dilation.
True.
Well, that's good. It is kind of weird.
June answered.
But it can turn into a liquid. Carbon dioxide turns to liquid if you put it under high enough pressure. But at what atmosphere? Normal air pressure?
It won't turn into a liquid, right?
That's right. Instead of melting, it'll do what's called sublimating and change immediately from a solid state to a gaseous one.
See, that is weird. Water's a liquid between 32 and 212 degrees. So why isn't that the case for CO2? June replied with an answer that stunned both of them.
There's a kind of ice that doesn't turn into liquid when it goes above 32 degrees.
What?
Question mark?
I heard about it. Its melting point is 96 degrees. Ice with a melting point. Oh,
Ice with a melting point of 96 degrees?
You mean to say that there's water that freezes at 96 degrees?
yeah. Well, you could also look at it as ice that won't melt until it's 96 degrees.
Water that freezes at 96 degrees? Ice that won't melt until it's 96 degrees? Junpei was cold as hell, but this was too interesting to ignore.
I love him so much.
He did his best to warm up by rubbing his arms and stamping his feet, then put the question to June.
So what's this ice with a melting point of 96 degrees called?
I heard it's called Ice 9.
Oh, wow. That's so weird and quirky.
Hey June. Are you just telling me about things that you read in novels like they're real? Is that what you're doing? Is that the whole game here?
No.
Are you sure? Because I feel like
Yeah.
we had the same freshman year English teacher.
No.
Yeah, we were both in AP English together. Remember what they made us
I
read?
was in a different class, maybe. Anyway.
Ice 9.
Originally, Ice 9 was a made-up substance invented by a science fiction author.
She admitted it!
Originally, but recently, scientists have discovered that such a substance actually exists.
Wait, hold up. So this thing's called Ice 9, or is it water?
Like I said, if the ice is over 96 degrees, it'll be liquid. If it's under that, it'll solidify. So you could think of it as a polymorph of H2O. Here, think of it like diamonds and graphite. They're both made of carbon, right? But depending on the structure of the crystallization, the hardness and structure are completely different.
So you're saying normal water in this Ice 9 are like that?
Yep.
She was not finished, not by a long shot.
Have you heard the story about the crystallization of glycerin?
The
For 150
story?
years after the discovery of glycerin, people cooled it, warmed it. They did all sorts of things to it. But whatever they did, it never crystallized. However, one day in 1920, some glycerin on its way to England by ship was discovered to have crystallized during the trip. Scientists around the world want to research this new crystallized form of glycerin and ask for seeds. Oh, a seed is a sample of the original crystallized substance. With a seed crystal, further crystallization of glycerin would be easy. However, something very strange happened. Not only did the glycerin encouraged by seed crystals begin to crystallize, even the samples nearby did, even though they were tightly sealed. And it didn't end there. After that day, it doesn't matter where in the world it is. All glycerin crystallizes naturally when cooled to less than 64 degrees. Before that day, no matter how glycerin was cooled, it refused to crystallize. But once the crystallization had begun, it was almost like... how do I put it? It was almost like all the glycerin in the world was communicating. Communicating in some way that we can't sense.
It's the thing again.
And now it's happening everywhere.
Oh no, I'm impressed. Sorry,
Okay, we're
hold on.
impressed. We're impressed, we're not annoyed. Junpei was honestly impressed. It was actually a pretty good story.
There is no universe in which June annoys me. Sorry, not doing it.
It's your line, Junpei.
Wow, that's pretty interesting. But what does that have to do with Ice 9?
To his surprise, it was Santa and not June who answered. What she's saying is it's a lot like Ice 9. What happened, I mean.
A lot like that would be bad. If water everywhere started freezing at 96 degrees, oh man.
Be the end of the fucking world.
It would be the end of the world.
Junpei felt that Santa might not be treating the idea of the end of the world with proper concern. At any rate, we're not gonna have to worry about the end of the world unless we can get out of here pretty damn quick.
It's true.
He was right. Junpei shivered. Alright, guys.
Actually, if all of the water freezes, then it's fine. The ship won't sink anymore. We'll be fine.
Yeah, remember that was like the whole like climax of Cat's Cradle. Alright, guys. I think that's enough of that. I didn't think we'd get this far off topic. I mean, I know I'm kind of at fault here, but also I'm the one who's not wearing sleeves right now. Okay,
It's
seriously.
pretty interesting, right?
I mean, I might go by the name Santa right now, but I didn't grow up in Iceland. Freaking hate the cold. Let's get cracking. Gotta find a way out of here. Santa stomped off, doing his best to pretend the cold wasn't affecting him.
I did think that Iceland line was a joke by you, PB, because I wasn't looking at the screen, and then I looked up and I was like, oh no, he was saying that.
We have a
I
pretty
love
good track
Santa.
record of me doing a relatively lazy, or not lazy, but obvious joke. And then immediately the next line is that obvious joke, so, but no, it was the
Oh,
text
yeah,
there,
I
not
mean-
me.
Yeah, that's true. Selfish, isn't he?
Still, Santa was right. It's high time they got back to their search.
Okay, Santa was also very interested in what June had to say. Don't give me that shit.
God.
Yeah, yeah.
You can run, but you can't hide, Santa. Admit it, you like the random trivia.
Fine. Did you guys... I heard that you found cheese, and you didn't offer me any. Alright, anyway, we have to find a way out
and
here.
they're like, oh, cheese, sweet. I think that's a fly noise. There's water dripping from this pipe.
It looks like when the pipe burst, the water hit the doorknob and froze it in place.
This water seems actually almost warm. So we have warm water in the pipe. Hey, Junpei, didn't you find some dry ice earlier?
Yeah?
It's warm water coming out of that pipe. Warm water and dry ice. What do you think would happen if we put them together? In a
it'll
sealed
sublimate.
container.
Does that become a bomb?
Well, we can't have... Oh, frozen chicken!
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit! Can we cut up the frozen chicken with our knife?
Press with the other escape room.
Junpei
No.
just like, a meal, finally, and tears into it.
Oh, raw frozen chicken.
Raw
I
frozen
guess if it's
chicken.
frozen, then it's not raw, right?
As a college student, I've eaten worse, it says.
God.
This thing's frozen solid, this pork.
What's this thing? It looked like a tag or something.
Chunk of pork with a tag sticking out of it.
I hate that they're just handling all this raw meat without gloves.
Do they have gloves in here that they could be wearing?
I know.
I'm gonna go with no. Everything's
But-
frozen in here.
Use their sleeves or something, I don't know. Use June's sleeve. It doesn't look like there's anything else interesting.
Okay, June, fine. I
Pretty
was
boring
looking-
room.
I was looking for a sealed container, but okay. Oh, here we go.
Well, that'll probably do.
Oh, and sturdy rope, too. Of course. Do I need to combine that with the bottle? Nothing else. Alright. There's ice surrounding the doorknob. Alright. Can I thaw this chicken with the warm water? No.
I love our tension music, by the way.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Alright, what's our combination here? Guess we haven't tried.
That doesn't work for some reason.
That doesn't work for some reason.
Can you click on the water with the water bottle in your inventory selected? Oh wait, what about the... No, okay, yeah. Doesn't seem to work for some reason.
Yep. Let's just double check. Because I can see what we're kind of supposed to do. Oh. Okay, fine. Santa has to explain it to us. Let's put some dry ice in the water bottle. Oh, do we have to chop it up?
But the dry ice is too big.
Make it smaller, genius.
Yeah, we're in our himbo era. Don't worry about it.
Oh, of course that doesn't work.
Smash it with the pork, maybe?
Nope.
No.
But the frozen chicken will do it.
Yeah, it's got the perfect handling shape.
Why? That's so goofy.
Frankly, I think you could have used almost any of
Oh,
these
man.
items to break the dry ice up.
Almost every puzzle so far in this game has been very fair and maybe even a little bit easy. And then this shit.
And then this shit. I think it was. Hold on a second. I have to go back and look at chat really quick. Ham, who said this room was not my favorite. I think I get why, my friend.
Alright, water bottle bomb. Assembled. Here we go. Here we go. Warm water dripped from the ruptured pipe near the door.
Put water into the bottle with dry ice. And make sure the lid's closed. Yeah, that's a very important step, Junpei. Now I just have to put this makeshift bomb on the doorknob. Alright, that's set. So, now what?
We just need to give it a little, tap. It's already about ready to
Love
pop.
that.
We just throw a rock or something at it. It'll go off all on its own.
Rock? A small rock.
He looked down and found a piece of dry ice.
Alright, that works.
He pulled his sleeve down over his hand so he wouldn't burn himself on the dry ice. Smart boy. And grabbed the chunk of dry ice. Ah, some dry ice, huh? Not a bad idea. Pretty good size,
Just
but
make it extra potent.
as big as a pool ball. Alright,
Alright,
guys.
stand back. Actually, we should probably hide somewhere. Yes! Intelligent thought, my friend!
Santa and Juna looked at him with new concern. Where exactly do you expect us to hide, genius?
Look,
There
it's
isn't really
a
anywhere
thought.
big enough.
Look, I tried, okay? I tried. Look, right there. We can hide in there.
Junpei opened the door to the small cellar.
Come on, get inside, quick. I will take one for the team.
Junpei did follow.
Oh, well, okay.
In his hand, he could feel the chill of the frozen carbon dioxide, even through his sleeve. He tightened his grip, took aim, and prepared to throw.
Alright, here I go. 3... You're counting the wrong
Counting
way.
the wrong way.
Oh my god.
That excuse for a joke, man.
Oops. It's fine, don't worry about it. I'm really good at this.
Yeah, so whenever you're ready.
Just throw the fucking thing!
Okay, I'm throwing it. Jesus. 3, 2, 1. We should have warned Lotus to get away from the door.
Junpei threw the chunk of dry ice as hard as he could. With the same motion, he ducked down into the cellar with Santa and June as... Junpei leapt out of the cellar and ran to the door.
Jumpy. The ice on the door, is it gone?
Yep. Sure looks like it.
Nice. Blast worked. Junpei grabbed the
See if
knob
it
and
opens.
pushed with all his might.
Oh, thank God. We're not freezing anymore.
All three of them tumbled out of the freezer at once.
We're just in a pile on the ground.
Hooray, we're out.
June, relieved, collapsed on the floor.
Pop.
Move! Santa shoved past Junpei and ran straight to the grill, which he immediately grabbed. Ow! Wait! Fuck, that's way too hot! Ow, 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 ow!
Stupid.
He proceeded to kick the grill in a futile but amusing fit of rage.
Hold on, sorry. I should be talking, I'm not. Well, you did just grab the grill. What did you think would happen? Hey, where's Lotus?
He exploded.
Took Junpei only a moment to find her. She was sitting at the counter, idly scratching her chest.
Welcome back. I was starting to get tired of waiting for you guys.
With a great yawn, Lotus lowered herself off the counter. Junpei clenched his teeth and walked towards her.
What were you doing?
What do you mean what was I doing? I was waiting.
We were gonna die. No, you probably
yeah?
weren't, June.
But you didn't, so everything worked out alright, didn't it?
Yeah, I guess so.
Just kidding. It might not look like it, but I was really worried.
Don't give me that shit?
Telling the truth. I mean, if you died, then I'd be in trouble too. If you died, then I'd be stuck here and I'd die too. See? I did all I could. I even looked around to see if there was anything I could use to pry open the door. But I couldn't find anything.
Because someone already took the knife into the room.
So all I could do was wait. I mean, what else did you want me to do? Call the cops?
Oh wait, we can't do that.
Unless Akane's willing to actually lend us her cell phone that she's been looking up melting points and sublimating points.
I only have like 5% charge left. I really want to read a book later.
It's true there wasn't much she could have done, but there's something about her tone. Junpei gritted his teeth.
Fine, but there's one thing I have to ask you.
What's that?
You didn't close the door, did you?
What? You think I closed the door on you? Why would I do something like that? It closed on its own.
I really don't think that, actually, but, you know, I just want to make sure that I cover all my bases. I mean, last time it turned out that Ace was like, sorry, I'm gonna spoil this route for anyone who hasn't played it before. Turns out Ace was, like, kinda evil, so, like, you know, I'm just not taking any chances, you know what I mean?
I told you before, if you die, then I die too.
Yeah, fair point.
It seems that an accident was the only explanation for the door's closure.
She really wanted to kill us. All she had to do was bar the door from the outside. Which is another fair point, Junpei. She didn't do that. She didn't do anything. She's only lazy or negligent at least, not an attempted murderer.
A manslaughterer at worst. Junpei swallowed his anger, did his best to apologize.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I doubted you.
Oh yeah, so it's alright. As long as you understand.
Lotus looked away and twirled her hair in her fingertips.
She gives not a single fuck.
His vengeance
No
against the
fucks
grill
given.
complete, Santa swaggered back to Junpei and Lotus. Hey, no more screwing around, you two.
Oh, this isn't my voice. Sorry.
Sorry, you're used to doing Santa, but I need to
I am
play
used
someone
to doing
here.
Santa, but I don't want to run Santa while I'm also running Junpei right now.
Break time's over. Especially for you, lady. You've just been sitting on that fat ass of yours while we were all freezing to death.
Wow.
How-
Really rude, dude.
How rude, I was plenty busy.
Yeah. Help me put all that energy into something besides bitching. Let's go.
He is a misogynist, what the fuck?
I do love, and by love I mean hate, but I do love when visual novels just have the misogynist route, where
Yeah.
the main character is just inexplicably rude to women for some reason, but only in the one route.
It's so that your choices
Junpei's
matter.
been pretty clear of it so far.
Yeah,
This
Junpei looks way better in this game than Sigma does in the... Well, I guess it's in his name, isn't it?
Well, I think that, like, I don't know. But as soon as Santa says one thing to June, I'm gonna fucking tear him apart with my bare hands.
That's true.
But he doesn't seem to want to mess with June. He likes June. He just doesn't...
I think he just hates Lotus, I think.
Yeah, He's kind of got the Killua problem of if there's, like, an older woman who's going to try to, like, you know, tell him what to do, things are going to go very badly.
He is a little bit like Killua. They both have white hair.
Yeah, I know. Similar white hair, similar attitudes.
What would the 999 character's Nen types be? Hey, what are you doing? What are you gonna do
grilling
with the paper?
pork.
If the paper burns.
Come on, it'll be fine. I mean, it's not like it's gonna burn right away, right? Just gotta keep an eye on it and the paper will be fine. Well, they can argue all they want. I'm gonna keep an eye on this delicious, juicy, warm pork. Oh man, a hot meal. Alright.
Looks like it's about time.
Jumpy, be careful.
Sweet of her to care, but I know what I'm...
And I'm immediately going to burn myself.
See? I told you.
Hey, what the hell are you doing? Hurry up and take the paper out.
It's not coming out. Thing's frozen stiff. I can't get it out.
Ah, yes, the perfect first-time grilling classic. Frozen on the inside, burnt to a crisp on the outside.
So are we gonna have to cut the meat?
Yeah, looks that way. Good thing I have this really sharp knife.
God, Junpei and June are that post that's like, I invited this guy over for the first time, and he was cooking. I went over to his house, and he was like, "Oh, this is the worst part," and then grabbed the the one. Junpei is the one.
All right, now I've sharpened the knife.
Yes, I cut the pork. I know how kitchen utensils work.
Awesome, Junpei. Now we can cut out the paper.
Pork note.
Pork
It's my
note.
favorite anime.
C plus 10 plus F. Okay, what does...
C is 12, F is 15 in base 10.
Okay,
So 37?
and then- well, are we including 10 as 16?
Or wait, yeah, never mind, that would be 16, yeah. So 15
Okay,
plus
hold
16
on a
plus
second.
12 is 31,
15
33,
plus
53,
16
43.
plus 12. It's 43.
Mm-hmm. And let's see, what would that be in hexadecimal?
In hexadecimal?
Mm-hmm.
That I don't know how to translate.
So in hexadecimal, your ones digit counts ones, and then your second digit would count 16s.
Oh, okay, so it would have to be... Fuck.
This is probably what you're supposed to use to enter the password. Maybe if we put in the right number, it'll open the oven door. Junpei, maybe the note you found earlier.
So it would have to be... what?
Do you know how to enter those numbers? I think
Hold
E
on
is
a
for
second.
enter and C is for clearing.
Hold, please.
We are holding.
Ah, that's annoying as fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to a decimal to hexadecimal translator for
That's
this one.
fine.
Listen, doing base switching is really confusing for me.
Mm-hmm. If it's not something you've done before. Yeah.
I can't even. Listen. I've done binary, and I can't even do that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well that's not gonna fucking work.
It's 2B.
Oh wait, hold
or-
on. No, it will. Because you translate B into number,
Or I guess
which is
if we don't
11
have
211.
let's try. I guess our answer here looks like it's supposed to be in base 10, so maybe we don't need to convert it. Let's just try 43. That was our sum, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, oops. I hit clear, not enter. Okay, never mind. We didn't have to translate it. There, you
Oh
just
my
had to do a
God.
math problem. You're welcome.
I guess that went well. Not for Mac. Mac's brain exploded.
Oh no. Good job, Jumpy.
The Saturn keycard.
Oh hey.
And now we can get the fuck out of here.
You did it, Jumpy. Let's get out of here.
You found it!
Yay! I think we've been here before. Yeah, last route. Don't you remember, Junpei?
A metal grate stretched from wall to wall. Beyond it were two elevators and the entrance to the kitchen.
The elevators are over there, so that means...
We went into the kitchen through that door and came out on this side.
That means the map was right.
Looks like.
Then let's use it to plan our next move.
Next move.
Yeah, we need to decide where to go from here, don't we?
He's right. Let's get started.
From the looks of it, there are 4 possible routes. Let's just keep it simple and call them A, B, C, and D. First, A and B.
They both seem to connect to a room that looks L-shaped.
Yeah, there were 2 doors. But they were both locked and we couldn't open them.
Now route C. This goes all the way to the main staircase.
That means it's door 5, one of the numbered doors.
Then do you think we'd meet up with the other 4 after this hallway? No, I don't think we will. Why not? Look, there by the stairs. See how the gate is opened? When we went to the kitchen, it was closed. But it's open now. What do you think that means?
They opened it.
Most likely.
And if we take Route C, we're going backwards.
That would be pointless.
All 4 of them looked at the map. Looked at the staircase, its lazy curve leading down deeper into the ship.
Route D, then.
D it is!
Yep, Route D.
They jogged down the stairs until they reached the C deck.
Everything looks okay here.
Let's check the next deck to be sure.
Yeah, just like I thought, D deck is totally underwater.
Just like the bottom of the central staircase.
The water gazed back at them, a smooth surface like a great mirror.
At least the water level hasn't really changed.
Small comfort.
May as well head back to C deck.
Yeah, I'll fucking take a small comfort right now, though. What else is here?
There are 2 elevators over there at the top of the stairs. Just like the floor above.
Hold on, these are kind of different. See, there's a card reader on the side.
Another strange mark.
Hey, look, it's Lotus's symbol.
Huh?
We just can't help making this joke, can we?
Oh, God. Did you just punch him?
Lotus had taken a hold of Junpei's hair. She began to shake him violently, and he thought he heard a low growl coming from her throat.
What was that about the mark again?
Nothing. Definitely
Such
didn't
violence.
Make a shitty joke.
Junpei began to wonder if she was not the devil itself. With an
Very
awkward
funny.
smile, June spoke up.
This is a Mercury symbol. The horn symbolizes the wings and Hermes' staff.
Hermes, herpes, whatever. I get a bad vibe around these elevators. If we can't get these things to work, these elevators aren't going anywhere.
In other words, we need a key card with the Mercury symbol on it.
Probably.
Guess we can't get on then. Let's just disregard the elevators for now.
How about the hallway on...
How about the hallway on the left?
Whoa, there are so many doors.
The too many doors hallway. It was that yet again. The too many doors hallway.
The too many doors hallway.
I think the sun already set.
I have a feeling
Too
this...
many doors. Too many doors.
Okay, small, brief aside. I experienced too many cooks while I was like a maybe a sophomore, maybe a junior in college. I don't remember what year that came out. But I was like up with insomnia at like 3 a.m. scrolling YouTube.
Time.
And that is when I discovered Too Many Cooks. Which,
oh my god.
The whole set of Adult Swim infomercials is one of my favorite weird little anthologies. Some of them are way better than others, but some of those I go back to every few months because they're so good. Unedited footage of a bear is one of my favorite pieces of horror I think I have ever watched / investigated, because it is its own little ARG. I don't know if the Argonauts have done an episode on it. I don't know if it would quite fit their criteria.
Hey, Argonauts, a bonus episode.
Or no, wait, sorry, I'm sorry. Unedited footage of a bear doesn't have very much ARG. I'm thinking of This House Has People in It.
Yes.
I wonder if it's in the Adult Swim ARG, the episode of which I cannot really remember
It might be.
at this moment.
It might be. But also, the other one that I always go back to just because it is very, very prescient is, or not prescient, but just my sense of humor, is For Profit University Online. An infomercial for the For Profit University Online that is overrun by ad bots that are allowed to enroll, and pays you in credits you can spend at your local Panera. And then you have to get on the phone with the manager of the Panera and argue with them about whether you can spend your credits there.
Oh my god.
Alright, anyway. I have a feeling the ship is the only thing that's going to be going down anytime soon, says Junpei.
Says Junpei.
That's even worse!
Well, we can come back to this hallway later. Let's check the hallway on the other side, shall we?
Yeah, that sounds good.
To their right was a small hallway. Alright, let's go. They piled into it. It was about the same size as the alcove in front of the stairs. The hallway led to the stern, and at its end was a set of double doors.
There are doors here too. There's a lot of fucking doors in this boat, huh? Well, there's only 4 of them at least, so...
Let's open them.
Alright, let's start with this one.
Junpei nodded and grabbed the one closest to him. He gave it a small tug and felt it move.
It isn't locked, so I'm just gonna open it.
Thrilled to have found an unlocked door, he threw it open. Junpei didn't know what to make of what he saw.
Oh, hey! I know this room!
Here we are.
Junpei
Here we
knows
are.
it, but I do. Hey,
Also-
we made it!
While we're looking around there, it looks like Argonauts did episodes 7 and 8 of their podcast on the Adult Swim org.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm just not sure if the Adult Swim ARG episodes covered those videos.
I definitely
looks like
did
there's
listen to
also a
those years
future-
ago.
A future episode called Adult Swim ARG Updates.
Because I know they did like I think that was about like stuff they did in their little bumpers, I want to say.
Yeah, I think that's bumper stuff. So.
I see.
He simply stood, unable to speak. The others simply stared, open-mouthed. After a few long moments, Santa managed to speak. What the hell is this? This place is huge! A massive room stretched out in front of them, more cavern than room. Vastness was oppressive, and it bore down on the 4 companions. It was not empty, however. The entire room was filled with lines upon lines of beds.
There are beds everywhere. Well, it's nap time.
Well, it's nap time for one of the whole crew. They were simple things, little more than pipe and thin mattresses.
Oh yeah, he is gonna do that again.
Is this a hospital?
Yeah, I don't think we make any choices. I don't know. I guess we don't know for sure that he's going to do that again because we came here through a different route.
Oh.
He had at last been able to put a name to the harsh scent that pervaded the room.
It definitely has the smell.
Could be. I see medicine cabinets and surgical tools.
Hey, look there. The 4 doors at the end.
3 of them were emblazoned with large single-digit numbers made with thick red paint.
The left door says 3. The second door is blank, but the third has a 7. And the rightmost door is 8. There's no doubt. They're numbered doors. Wow!
But why is the second one blank? Now we're kind of back to, oh, we know all this already. Seems kind of strange, don't it?
No point worrying about it right now. Let's see if these will open first.
Yes, that sounds like a good plan.
Junpei headed over to the doors, weaving between beds. He tried each door going from left to right. All of them were locked, surprising absolutely nobody.
Surprising no one here.
It's no use. It's futile. Have you ever heard of futility? Well, of course. If it was that easy to open those doors, what would be the point of the nonary game? We have to activate the red or the number doors won't. Wait a minute.
What's wrong?
Look, the display on the red. There's nothing on it.
Hmm?
Don't you remember the red at the central staircase? If no one was inside, it said vacant.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But this one... There's nothing on it, right?
Wonder if it's broken.
Only one way to find out.
Yeah, it's not doing shit. We've already been through this. We know it will not work because it has got torn out. The reds on 7 and 3 were not
None of
working.
them are working.
0 sure sucked at maintenance.
Yeah, that's a fair
No.
point.
That's impossible. You really think Zero, who prepared all this, would make such a stupid, simple mistake?
Maybe, but that doesn't explain why this thing ain't working. It was at that moment they heard a voice from behind them. I believe the bottom of the device has been removed. They spun around to see.
Snake!
Hey, buddy.
Yay!
But it was more than
You
just
were in a bad
snake.
situation last time we saw you.
Hey, Clover, 7. Hey, the gang's all here.
The gang's all here.
How's
Oh,
it going? Everything okay?
It wasn't terribly surprising that they had. If it had been the other party who'd opened the gate in front of the kitchen, it wasn't unreasonable to think they'd bump into each other eventually. The rest of Snake's team, however, did look surprised. How did you guys...
Shit, I'm not sure who anyone should play at this point.
Yeah, I don't know
Everyone's
either.
here so fast.
All right,
Uh-huh.
all right. I'll pick Santa and Clover back up.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'm
Let's
writing
see.
it all down to make sense of it.
Um, Let's see, I was Ace during the big climax with Ace, right? So I will keep playing him. I remember that, right? Yeah?
I want to keep June, and let's see, PB, you've got narration, of course, and you've got. Do you want 7 to keep being? 7?
Yeah, I'll keep being 7. I'll do 7 and Ace.
Okay, I can do June, Lotus, and Snake, and I think that would be even.
Uh-huh. And
Okay.
I think pretty soon we'll hit a point where we'll just want to jump ahead because this will just be a conversation that we have played through before.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that makes sense.
I'm also going to want to call it pretty soon here because this is a work night for me, so I came into the stream with very little.
Should
Yeah,
we
no,
get
that's
to like
so
the
fine.
choice and then call it there?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Which that is a long scene until we get there, so I'll probably start to speed through it.
That
Yeah,
sounds
we can
good.
speedrun this.
That's my line. Alright, sorry, I'm not Santa anymore. Perhaps we should exchange information. Blah 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 blah. Everybody started talking all at once. It was not very useful information, but that hardly mattered. They were just happy to see each other.
Are we? Are we really happy to see each other again?
They'd already forgotten about the death of the Ninth Man, or maybe not. Good to be alive, even though the Ninth Man is dead.
Honestly, maybe just feeling better about life now that the Ninth Man is dead. Who cares?
His vibes were kind of taking the whole vibe down. There you have it, our half of the story. His part finished, Ace fell silent. Okay.
Okay, let me see if I've got all this straight. When you guys got here, the bases through the reds were already gone. And you looked all over this room,
but you couldn't find anything.
Oh, that's true. So you figured that there might be something in the hallway with all the doors.
Yep.
So you went and had a look?
And while you were looking around, you heard voices? Uh-huh.
So you followed the voices and came back here. Indeed, and that's how we found you.
Why don't we check those 3 reds again, just in case?
Check.
Oh, we are speedrunning.
Yeah.
Isn't good.
We've been through this.
With the voices if we're speedrunning it.
I think we might have hit the point where it's almost identical.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I started going faster.
Do we want to do the skip function at all?
Is there a skip function?
So there's a fast function. If you click the little stop button down there, there should be a button to turn that into a skip or a speed.
Well, it's not.
I guess I don't know how to do that on the Steam version.
Hold on a second.
There it is.
Did we have the conversation about the gigantic in the last one?
There we go.
Yes.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, we absolutely did. Yeah, because there was a guy who bought the ship. There we go.
You have it on. You also have an all skip. So if there is any any new dialogue, it will also skip the new dialogue. I think.
What if I just put it on auto? The moment I click, auto turns off.
Let me see it. Yeah. Sorry, I was wrong. All skip should be it.
Okay, all skip was correct.
I'm sorry about that. That was
all good?
It's also occurring to me that you've played this game before on this same,
That doesn't even... I remember how any of this works.
No.
I think I ended up just jumping around stuff in the flowchart of Paramount.
Yeah, what I meant was because you've already seen it all before, even if it did have... it wouldn't be new, even if it
You're right.
new to us.
I think maybe we just...
We all split up to search. We came back, and Snake is missing, and the parts are back in the reds. And Clover's very upset about that.
He's sad.
So then we all split up to go searching. We can probably just go...
Does dialogue change depending on which room you go to first?
I don't know. I think these scenes are all the same.
If it does, it's probably incidental. Like one line, but I don't think there's significant changes. I think it's
especially because like the game is designed with like, you know, knowing that you're going to go through it multiple times and you're probably going to use that all skip function.
Mm-hmm.
Do we just want cold shoulders, Anda? Or do we want to...
No.
Okay, let's see. Because we actually went through a room with him, let's talk to him, see if there's anything different here.
Okay.
What are you doing?
What? Can't you tell I'm checking out the red? I just figured since it's just
Why?
the
Is
two
there something
characters
bothering
talking.
you?
Well, it's not bothering you?
Huh?
The guts of this red. Why wouldn't you wonder who the hell put them back in here?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Well, I'm curious too, but...
So, who do you think did it? Santa's eyes narrowed as he looked at June. She shook her head.
I don't know.
Well, what about you, Junpei? Who do you think fixed the thing for us? It was Lotus. She's like the tech whiz. And she already
Someone
probably locked
other
us in
than
a
the eight of
freezer.
us. Maybe there's someone else on this ship with us.
You mean like someone hiding here?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just an idea.
And you're saying that this mystery person fixed the Reds.
Yeah, Person X.
Why?
I don't know. Listen, I'm just trying to not cast suspicion on anybody right now.
Seems unlikely.
Why?
I don't know. Just hard to believe that Zero would bring in a secret 10th player.
Bet?
I mean, the name of the game is the Nonary game, for Christ's sake. You know what Nonary means, right? It means 9.
No, that's not what okay. I mean, more like someone who's been living here for a long time. Or someone who, like, stayed here?
Seriously, that's even more ridiculous. Why do you think Zero would leave them alone? Junpei furrowed his brow.
So in other words, one of us is the person who fixed the red. Look, okay, I didn't want to blame anybody.
What's funny is this whole line of reasoning is assuming there truly isn't anyone else on the ship, and we know from our other route that there was.
Uh-huh.
Which means that, yeah, Zero was willing to have more than 9 people on the ship for his notary game.
Unless it was a mistake.
Yeah, but that person was also wearing a bracelet because that's how they died. It means there were at least 10 bracelets made for the game.
It's a fake bracelet. Tapped my head 3 times.
Well, shit, you got me there, and they just swallowed the bombs themselves to feel like they were, like, part of the game.
Yeah.
Bingo. Got a winner.
But if that's true, then the person who did it doesn't want the rest of us to know that they fixed it.
Yep.
But why?
No idea. Maybe if they come clean on that, it means we'd find out something else. Something bad.
Something bad?
I don't know. Whatever it is, it's gotta be worth hiding. You know, like maybe they were the president of a major pharmaceutical company that did some major shady shit. And ran a previous notary game. And so this is like an ironic revenge on them or something. I don't know. Could have something to do with Snake's disappearance.
You think that maybe they did something to Snake?
Yeah.
Impossible.
Junpei stared at Santa. There's something about him that made Junpei wary. First he'd assumed the other man wasn't terribly clever, but Junpei was beginning to think he would need to reassess. When Santa spoke again, his voice was quiet. If you trust anybody in this game, you're gonna lose. Gotta be careful. The person you trust most
right, dude?
could turn out to be the one who stabs you in the back.
And this
Hey,
is
by the way,
same
did you put
dialogue,
that
so
knife
remember
back in
that.
the kitchen area?
No.
Oh yeah, no. I handed the knife to Ace. He seems like the most responsible adult here.
God.
He said he would lock it away. Don't worry.
Yeah. He said he was gonna put it where no one else was ever going to get it.
And that's that, I guess. I remember that conversation happening.
Yeah,
Yes.
it went the same way.
It did.
So which I think
I think-
confirms that it's probably all the same dialogue.
So we can just finish searching then, unless we want to redo any of these other conversations.
Meh.
Alright, we'll finish searching.
I don't remember anything happening in any of them that I really want to revisit,
That's fair.
which might change on a subsequent playthrough, but like...
Yeah. You need 2 points of reference to figure out, like it's 2 different angles on the thing.
Yes.
Alright, now we have to argue about which doors to go through.
I think I can say she was right. I think last time I said not sure, and this time I want to say she's right.
Yeah. So we have this whole argument about how we're going to split up because we can't go through the doors evenly, so we can sacrifice one person and go through 2 doors.
Quick second.
And then Ace makes the decision for us.
Had to pull my headphone out of my ear. Oof. All right, I'm back.
Welcome back. Rest in peace, Ace. You will be missed.
Yep.
You will not be missed.
He's the nice old grandpa. He's
Uh-huh.
Mr. Lion.
He just
looks like
didn't-
a big cuddly guy.
He just didn't want us to get traumatized by what was behind door 3.
And speaking of door 3,
All right. So last time we chose door 7.
Did we write that down?
Yes.
yes, we
Okay.
this time
Or
we
which door did we do?
did door 7. I can double check.
You're right, because we went through with 7. You're right, because we went through with 7. Wait. What was our crew?
No, I'm pretty sure we went through with. I know we went through with Lotus because I think the hacker shit happened in the second.
Oh yeah, we went through with Lotus and 7. Wasn't that what it was?
So last time we went through. Let's see, it leads to the. Ooh, no, we did not go through door 7.
Oh no, I was wrong. Okay, we went through door 8.
So
Wait, what was our crew for door 8?
door 8, that was Clover and Lotus, right?
Oh yeah, because us plus
Yes.
Clover makes 9. Yeah.
We went to the laboratory. So
So that was door 8.
Yeah.
Which
Interesting
is
thing.
The unselected door in this.
Because
Yeah, I think that
we said
maybe because of like the route we're on or something. I don't know.
I think also we said 3, and we were told, oh no, that's impossible. We can't go through door 3.
Well, was that what happened exactly?
That's not exactly what happened, but it was like, everyone was like, well, no, Ace already knocked himself out, so if we're all going to go through the doors, we can't go through 3. We have to choose the other 2.
Yeah.
I think it was something like that.
Well, but I guess what I mean is we can always try it again to say. Well, what I really mean to say is, we now know what's behind door 3, which makes it very interesting to try and select it again.
It sure does.
But this is not up to me. This is.
Wait. I forget what's behind door 3. Oh, I know what's behind door 3.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go behind door fucking 3. Let's do it. Hell yeah.
No, you can't. Not allowed. It's impossible. If we split ourselves into 3 and 3, we give up on going through door 3. Blah, 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 blah. Number combinations.
Yeah, I forgot about this plot point. Damn.
That was when Junpei realized. Plan A divided into 2 teams. B divided all 3. He could never be with his one true love.
That's okay. We got to hang out with her in the last one. I'm happy to.
I want to hear more about Ice 9 and the morphogenic field.
God.
All right, then we have to go through 7.
Junpei thought hard. After thinking it over, his conclusion was...
Yeah, so it does still say we can choose door 3. If you want to go behind door 3.
Oh, God. Oh, no. I don't know. I mean, we're gonna have to do it eventually, right?
Do you want to answer that question?
I'm pretty sure we looked at the flowchart before, and it's 3 branches.
Yeah.
So we're going to do it eventually.
Yeah.
We looked at the flowchart when we started this second route.
It was. I guess. Okay. So. Sorry.
Jacqueline is trying so hard to not spoil anything, and I love this.
Okay. Here's what I'll say. This is not a plot spoiler. Technically, you can get the major endings without going through door 3.
I love the load bearing technically there.
So if we operate purely on like, and we'll get it event, we might want to make it a more active choice about whether or not we take it or not, like rather than being like, and we'll get to it eventually.
When I say we'll get it eventually, I more mean like I can pick door 7 now, and then on the next one I can say let's fucking go through door 3.
Absolutely. I just wanted to check in and make sure we are all operating on the...
No. I'm saying I'm like, I know that this is an active choice that I can make down the line, and I can say, let's do door 7 now, and do door 3 maybe on the 3rd run.
Absolutely,
All right. Also, to just make a save here in case that this ends up being a terrible decision.
There's no terrible decisions.
Yeah, it's a flow chart. We can always
it's all good. It's all good.
All right.
We'll go with door 7.
Go with door 7.
Yeah. Alright, that means that June's got to go through door 8.
Huh? Why?
Were you not paying attention, June?
No.
Oh, uh-oh. Sorry.
I was sad about the old man.
Wait, June. Is that Farmville on your phone?
No.
It looks like Farmville. Is it like one of the knockoffs?
I'm reading a book.
Yeah, what's the name of the book?
Animal Farm.
Actually,
is that the point at which we fucking sign off for the night?
That sounds good to me.
That sounds good to me, yeah.
Right on which we end this
for the
session.
record. I've already forgotten the name of the game that I said, but it's one that my mom played obsessively for several years, and that's why it was my fault. What? Why am I instantly blanking on what I said a minute ago? Yeah, we should call it.
Yeah.
God.
Good night, everybody.
Thanks for coming out for this short stream, y'all. We'll be back.
It is a load bearing technically, okay?
We'll be back not this weekend, but very soon.
Yeah, next week, hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we will have a couple more good escape rooms to do.
Yeah.
Or they'll suck.
I don't remember who the gang is going to be for door number 7.
I think it was going to be us and Santa and 7?
Could be. Let's see next time.
Yeah, we'll see next time, but I think it's going to be that. I think it's going to be Boys' Night.
Boys' Night.
Alright. Good night, and...
Good run.
Good run.
Good run.
We got through that escape room, so yay!